Hi everybody. Today we are making a whole chicken. I've already cut it. I've cut some onions up, put in it, some bell peppers and some garlic. I'm putting butter in it as we speak. Once I get done doing that, I'm going to cut this little pepper here up. It's not hot. Some of us like hot, some of us don't. So that's what I'm doing. So I am going to put some more butter in this. Butter. And the butter helps it stay moist as it's cooking. Gives it more flavor because everything's cooking real good. After we get done cutting everything up, we're going to put it in the oven, flip it over, and then put it in the oven. And then after we do that, a few hours later, we are going to take it and drop the rest of our food in it that we're going to put in it. I always cut everything open so you can look inside, make sure there's no seeds or anything like that. I'm not going to put a lot of this in it because my son don't really care for it, so I'm just doing it like just some. Be patient with me, people. I'm not used to this. Normally he does this part. Okay, here's the lemon juice. It's 100% real lemon juice. It don't take much. Just a dab here and there, you know. It gives it more flavoring. Some onion salt. It's not onion salt, it's onion powder, I'm sorry. Some black pepper. And some garlic pepper, or garlic powder, I'm sorry. All of this stuff gives it extra flavoring. If you know anything about it, you'll know. I'm also adding sea salt instead of regular salt because myself and my husband has high blood pressure, so I do it like this. I also think it tastes better. We also got fresh mushrooms that we had frozen, cut up and frozen. We're going to put in here. All these little good ingredients just makes everything taste so much better. It's going to be full. It's going to be difficult to flip. Okay, we are ready to flip her over. I've got a rack in the bottom to help kindly hold things together because I don't have on hand a tie big enough to hold it. So I am substituting. Squeeze her together real good and tight. Pack it in there really good. Like that. Pack her real good. As tight as you can get it. Normally I'd have it tied, but I just don't have it. And then I flip her over. Keep her squeezed real good and tight. Push your guts back up in there that we just fell out. As so. And then we're going to re-sprinkle all the seasonings over the top after we butter it. The butter will melt and all the juices will flow down over it. Sorry, I washed my hands to get the butter off. Some more butter. Soak this baby in it. Gives it more flavor, helps it keep from burning. Gives it a more tan look. Makes it taste so much better. I always cook my birds or ribs or anything I cook that goes in the oven like this for a few hours. Right now it's about 1:30 or so, and it should be ready to add the potatoes or anything else that I decide to put in it around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then by 6, everything will be done. A little more lemon juice. All it is for flavoring. It's not to make it taste like lemon. A little more garlic powder. Whoops. Some more black pepper. Not a whole lot because pepper will get hot as you cook. The longer you cook it, the hotter it gets. This is onion powder, onion powder. It's all original because of our blood pressure. Makes it easier on us too. Okay, well, we are done with this part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of aluminum foil. What it does is help hold in the steam. And it makes it more juicier. A lot of people don't know that. I found out by mistake, not realizing what I had done, and I had put it on there one day. But it worked. And it did really, really good. You wrap it on here, and then I'll put the lid on it. And we will bake this baby for a few hours. When we are done, we'll come back and we will show you the results and drop in the rest of the stuff that we want with it. Just like that. You know where the lid fits? That way, when you open it, it don't burn the releases out of you. You know what I mean? Okay, now we're going to stick it in the oven. And it's going to cook for a while. I hope you join us for the final results in a few hours. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, I'm back. It's been a few hours. We are pulling it out of the oven. I'm going to check her out and see how she's doing. There she is. We got potatoes and things like that to put in it. Still really ain't really for sure everything I'm going to put in. I don't know if I just put the potatoes in it and do something else or what. I ain't for sure yet. But anyway, this is what she looks like. She's really, 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 really hot. So, you got to be super careful not to burn herself. I know. Everybody already knows that. Okay. Take this off. I hope you can see it. Here, I'm going to move it just a little here. That's what she looks like. Oh yeah, she's a beauty. Yeah, look at that. Look at all them juices. Yeah, see? Yeah. Okay, we're going to add some potatoes, which are right here. Right there, fresh cut. I just peeled them. We're going to do that. And I hope everybody can see good. Sorry for the whining, that's my dog. Okay, we're going to drop these potatoes in here. I want to, I washed them, peeled them, washed them, all that good stuff. Lay this back over here. And I'm going to just drop them down here. I'm going to cut them into quarters. That one kind of fell apart, but I'll do it like this. My dog's over here whining at me. He's wanting food. He loves this stuff. Once I get the potatoes in here, I am going to move it around a little bit. That way we can get the potatoes down in the juices and stuff like that. And then we will put her in the oven and let the potatoes cook. By the time the potatoes get done cooking, we should be ready for dinner. I was thinking about some crescent rolls for dinner to go with it. Sure does look good. I wish you could smell this. It is just, oh my goodness, the smell This smells so, so good. Put these potatoes down in there a little bit, like so. And we're going to do this side the same way when we get these potatoes cut up. Cut them up over here since that leg's a little closer to the side. I'm sorry for taking so long. Oh, the potatoes are a little tough. Anybody who's peeled a potato knows this. Thank you. Nope. Okay. Man, the smell, man, makes me hungry. By the time these get done, we'll have some potatoes, and I was thinking about making some gravy to go along with it, but I don't know yet. We'll find out. Okay, these potatoes are ready. We are going to do the exact same thing here. Come over here and then move the bird a little bit. This sucker's going to be super hot. Another fork. Friendly fella. Okay. Ready to do this? We'll find out. Oh yeah. She's coming along beautiful. Ooh, hot. Okay, let's see. There we go. And down in there. Let them cook good. Yeah, this is going to be beautiful. Now we're going to go ahead and add a little more seasonings. That way it can absorb a little bit. Let's see, we will go with a little bit of garlic. Just a little, you know, just to top things off just a tiny bit. Let's see, where's the seasoned salt. Sea salt, I'm sorry. Sea salt, just a tiny bit. Just enough to coat everything a little bit. The seasonings are to your taste. If you like it a little stronger, that's good. If you don't, that's fine too. Where's my onion? Here's my onion. Remember, we have onions and bell peppers and things like that already down in it. It smells delicious. It's crazy. It smells so good. Here's the pepper. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I need to add a little more broth and stuff to it. So I'm going to have to do that. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got some broth here. I had to dilute it down a little bit because it is a little on the strong side for the meal. So I did dilute it down just a little bit because it is pure chicken broth, and I don't want to take all the flavor from everything else. So I'm doing it this way. There we go. Beautiful. Man, the smell. It's just unreal. I can't wait to taste it. Okay. She's ready to go back in the oven for a little while, which this should be cooled down enough. Okay. I hope everybody can really check it out and see. See how beautiful she looks. She will be totally finished in about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the potatoes. I've got it set at 350. She's been cooking for a while now, a few hours. If you have any questions or missed what I put in it or anything like that, you may ask and I can tell you. Keep tuned because we have more videos coming. It's myself and my son Jacob. We all decided to do some home videos with cooking. I know it's a little strange for us. Anybody that knows us knows I'm not that kind of person. But he asked, so we're going to do it. Hope to see everybody. When it comes out, I will show you the ending result on everything. So I hope to see you really, 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 really soon. Okay, we are back and we are going to take her out of the oven. There's our ending result. It's the final result. Looks great. Got the salad, the potatoes that was in the chicken along with the peppers, mushrooms, and onions and all that stuff. And it is time to eat. Let's go enjoy.